Hey, and welcome to another episode of Geoma City Building with fresh energy about building more industry because it was very exhausting to do the industry build the last time we did it, and our problems are still fixed. We don't have any issues with too few goods or something like that, so that's pretty good. But in order to make that happen, what I actually did is I placed some industry over there, which isn't actually growing, and I actually removed that one. So between the last episode and now, I actually removed a couple of industry as it was placed over there. I'll come there for in a second. So, and removing all the little bits which were just placed there to get more industry working to actually fix that issue. So right now I removed all that industry on that island, so we would get that issue again with not enough goods. And the thing is, I want to relocate some of the industry over to that island because that room is basically now full. I don't want to have more industry in that area, and that will basically be more like the industry DLC area. And I also want a spot for generic industry, which will help cover all the needs without me building all the factories needed, as I don't have any room there anymore. So especially for the big unique factories, they just won't fit. So I need some more place, and therefore I already prepared that one island. It was something like that before, and I'm added quays around it, so it's a very nice island. And I'm relocated the waste processing complex, which was somewhere in here, and I also placed some more water treatment plants to hopefully be enough for the city and some future grow. So it's already laid out. Some main layout I already did, and another idea I had, because it's an island, I will actually use the island to increase my fishing industry as well, because I don't want to plant all the fishing stops all there. All these coastal lines is basically for good looking and residential and commercial zones, so I don't have any room for a big big places for fishing. I don't want to have the fishing in here, so that will also go in here, and that's what we're going to do in this episode. Is we're building up this industry island district. So we already have our interchange there, which connects the whole complex to the rest of the city, and hopefully we're not overflowing that one with traffic. So there is something to do. I already also did some very nice looking line markings, which is pretty nice over here. Not perfectly well, but at least better than nothing. And yeah, I think we're just heading off and doing that one, adding back the industry as we need. And as we're in an island, I think we can also place some auxiliary buildings we haven't built yet, which we don't really need. But for example, the prison, we don't have a prison right now, so I'm going to place a prison right here anyway. So we do have the prison. Just looking about, we have to have no, that's not the way. Just found that one. You're not supposed to turn left. You're just supposed to go straight on the road. Yeah, pretty much better. And we do have now the prison, and we also fill up that place. Maybe we do need also something for that people, so we're using that one as well. Maybe, yeah, it looks there. And we're already placing some industry there, and I'm pretty sure we place industry there as well. And now there's a thing with industries, they tend to not plop. Well, right now we don't have any high demand for it. Not sure why that's exactly is, but I think it's just lagging behind because I just removed all the industry which was there before. So what we do need, they all complain about too few services. Normally that means they want to have public transport or actually just services like a doctor. So I'm going to place in a doctor right now, and hopefully this will help up giving some bonuses to the industry area. So another thing I found out is basically on that map sometimes the temperature drops around 15 degrees Celsius, which is too cold, and then the whole city complains about being freezing. So we will place a heating plant somewhere. When I found it, it's there. We're going just for a simple boiler station, which should be basically enough to care for the most stuff related to heating, so just connect that one there. I think we need that few to see where the line goes. We don't have heating lines in there because normally I didn't expect to have heating, but we do have a mod which actually removes the need for building pipes and power lines, which is very comfortable, not very realistic, but yeah, I think we don't need to care for laying pipes because it's a very boring process anyway. I already placed some roundabout there, which need to get some fixing on the lanes, and I think basically that's it. So we do also have police and fire station in here, and that one. And I think what we need here is a parking lot as well. So I'm going to place a parking lot in there right now. Just very rapidly placing a parking lot. And we're going to place that one. I think we need to go there and do not connect and turn off the road guidelines because it's always in the way, because I want to have the parking lot right there. And then I'm going to place it. This would be there. There would be one. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I'm going to use that one, and that's not working because we need to activate the snapping again. Here we go. And then we need a filler. Pretty fast. This tool is so useful for placing parking lots, I can tell you. Everyone should get it. The BIG parking lots. There's the entry. And we're now just putting up the parking spaces. And here we go. Now we do have parking for the prison mainly. Because normally if we do have a prison, they will have visitors and all that stuff, and they just need some sort of parking. And there we go. And I just think also a parking lot is a crucial thing which you'll find just everywhere. So this is settled. We would have more spot for some bigger things like there, but as we are already here, what I want to do is basically bring that down first. So we're going to select that one and to object high and take a road. Oh, there's more. And that one can stay. It's just a single one, connect to high. There we go. And this is quite nice. And then I'm going to replace. I think it's okay, but I need to use that one and convert it to be not a bridge anymore, to go on the floor. And we can do that with road anarchy, and it's using the wrong road. I'm not wanting to use that one, so that road, that piece as well. And I think we're golden. And then I'm going to straighten that one down because it's just not nice. Just a little bit smoother. So like that one, I think that's pretty nice. Yeah, looks good to me. And the reason I did this actually was to have a train, because we do need a train here. I don't want to have everything transported by trucks actually. So we do have the need for some train connection as well. And I'm going to do it like so. I think we're going to activate something. No, we're just building it right there. I think that's a good spot in here. Maybe there. Yeah, that should be fine. And the angel is on, and we should be going with that one. And then we need to go over there. I think here is good. No, that's not what I like. Please make it. And we should also use that one. Why did you remove that one? Because we have that one. Okay, I see. Just me not clicking properly. So here we go. You go down there, and you're going over here, and then you go down as well to 0, right around, I think. There should be good. And then we're connecting that over there. And we're going to connect that one up there. First we take that one to the underground of -12 and just find a nice spot. I think that one is good. And now we need to connect those two. I think something like so should be pretty nice. And then we use the movie tool to actually align it properly. Because I want to have it more like, I don't know, maybe so. Yeah, that one should be fine. So that's a nice train connection. We do need later on, because I think we're going to place train stations somewhere in here. So that's the one piece. And Yeah, that's pretty nice. So I think we're going to fill up some industry as well. No. Shall we not? I don't know. Shall we directly start with the fishing now? Oh, maybe it's a good thing to have the fishing going. We replace that roads because we need... Normally I would remove that roads again. Those are alignment roads. I'll just place the roads there and then I can lower the terrain and then I can place the quay, which is very nice if you want to have that sort of connection. Another thing I could do already is moving that one over here so we can have a roundabout in here, which is something I would want to have. Would be even better if I would be able to connect that road to the roundabout, but I think we would have to increase that thing outside so we can connect that road to the roundabout. Not too sure right now if we shall do that, but we could do it here and we could do it here as well. It will leave us hopefully with enough space. Well, we just try that one. So what you have to do in order to let that to work, we're going to open the roundabout builder with the default hotkey, which is I think Control O should be default. And I'm normally building them with a size of 32 radius, but you may want to have it with a radius of 40, and I think the 41 is going to work out pretty well, and I want to have it with a 2-lane highway barrier. Here we go. Now we do have that roundabout, which is a little bit big, but maybe good if we increase that one later on. So, and now I'm going to remove that pieces over there. Otherwise, it couldn't place the roads. And now I'm going to remove that roads over there. And I'm also removing that roads over there. And what I'm doing now is basically expanding that area to have room for the roundabout to build. So like so. And then we have the road guidelines on and placing some road until it snaps there. So that will be our second thing, and I think this one is now 5 or 6. It's 6. That's why it's so big. I normally use 5 and not 6. Why is it using 6? No, it's 5. Okay, so 5 and 5, and that's not nice. Come on. I'm trying something different, but normally I'm going to modify the terrain, but what I'm doing now is basically marking that spot and setting it to object high, and this is effectually fixing it as well. That's pretty nice, isn't it? So now I can connect that road there and that road there, but not like so. And I could use the modify and place it on ground. I think that's going to work as well. Pretty nice. That's some very useful tools. And now we do have that thing, and it's basically plopping out from the quay. And now I could try. What would happen if I connect just those two things up? This means that the road is over. Yeah, that's not what I'm going to do. So we're not going to do that one. I do have quay anarchy. That's the reason this is actually working. So what I'm actually do is remove the terrain again. We're going to use that one. I'm marking that space. And I'm getting rid of the overflow. And now I have to see if I'm able to make a nice quay fitting in there. So I think what we could do is basically plop that one until there, just to see what's going to happen if I'm doing that. And then I'm going to place that one there and see what happens. Pretty nice. I think this is something I can live with. Except for the terrain not really following. So we're doing that again just to see if it will do the same thing all over. So it's like so. So it did work somehow. Not too sure about it. So what we can do is getting us these spots and try to send it to object high, which doesn't work. Can we lower it? No, it doesn't work. So what we need to do now, I think, this is not very nice. It's not pretty. What I'm going to try if the terrain tool is going to fix that one. No, it won't. So we're going to remove that again. That's the annoying pieces you get from the quays. So we do have the terrain there, and it's not very nicely. Okay, that's the issue. That was the issue. It didn't actually plop where I want it. So it's raised, and I don't want to have it raised. So I'm going to place it. How do I get it to not raise? Let's try it with terrain modification again to get rid of that corners over there. With the game actually running, is that a nice water? It's so nice. And now I'm going to place a quay and see. Yeah, it's much better. Much better. Not there. There it's still problematic. Come on. Will you drop down? No, you won't. So I'm going to like that one. And now again. And no, this is too much. So please, can you not click it? Yeah, here. So that's nice. And now we should be able to have that thing to snap right in there. Much better, much better. That's what I want to have. And we do the same here. That's pretty nice. So we now have one big roundabout sticking out of the whole thing. It's not too... I'm not so happy how round it is, but I don't like the round things. But as we're here already, I'm going to make the same thing to there. Why did you change the size? Can you please let it at 40? So we do get the 40 piece, and we do just the same thing again. Hopefully this is going to work out. So, and we'll remove that one, and we remove that. Maybe we don't remove that one. Or we keep that and see. Oop, that's not what I wanted. So we take that one. Here we go. And then can we bring it to snap in there? Yes, we can. Should be looking to change that one. It just looks a little bit odd. So we did have that one, and now we need to get ourselves a little bit more terrain to work on, like so. Now we can remove that one, and we should be able now to do the rounding on the other side, which will be 5. And we do have the water in the way, which I don't like, but can change right now. So then I'm going to object height of that one, so this is nice as well. Now I'm going to fix again the terrain. Where is it? There we go. And to that one. Get it snug to remove. I think that should be fine. And then we're going to add the quay again, if I find it's there. So here we go. And now we have to look over there. Yeah, like so. And the curved one, and we need the road guidelines to be away. And no, not to be away. We just need them, and you are somehow not connecting to where I want you, or are you? Yes, you are. No, you aren't. You're wrong. Come on, you're wrong. Go away. Go away. We need to be somewhere there. Yes, there we want you. And yeah, that's not working like I want it. We do have the same issue with that thing not being where I want it. That looks much better. Now I can see it. And we go to here and see. Yep, that's going to fit pretty nice. Doing the same over there. Here we go. Now we're fixing the roads. We want to have... Maybe do we want to have the big ones? Maybe why not? This is industry, so we better go big. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Everything's aligned. No, you're wrong. And you're wrong. And now we have those big intersections where we could place, hopefully. And hopefully this could handle all the traffic. So the next thing we're going to do is basically removing that road. Hopefully that's going to work. I'm going to remove that road in here because it now will house a fishing industry. We go here. Let's see what fishes do we have here. We do have tuna. That's a lot of tuna. And we also get some salmon. But I think we're going for the tuna because it doesn't really matter which fish we get. We just get a fish. So we're just connecting those up. And unfortunately, the first one can actually, but the second one isn't. So we do need some short piece of road to connect to. So what I'm going to do, I can't place it right there because the quay is in the way, and I don't want to remove it. So I'm going to add the whole piece. Oh, didn't want to do that. I didn't want to make that road, or the normal road. So, and now I'm going to... How much do we need? We need 16. So in order to have 16, I'm going to leave a small piece of road. And I'm going to leave a small piece of road there. And then I'm going to remove that road in the middle. And now I should be able, hopefully, to place more fish industry in there. So that one would fit right in, but not both. So that's a little bit of a bummer. I would basically like to have both in there, but I think it's not letting me. Maybe it lets me like that one, and I'm going to fix the roads. Yes, I'm going to do that. So we do need the other one, that one, to touch this mod. Now we're touching those roads because we want to change them later anyway. So we do have now the roads activated. And what we can now do is delete one of them and reconnect that one. So the fishing industry now sits very snugly in there. I think I'm going to remove those bits again because we don't need it. They should actually use the roundabout to go for traffic. What you do need now is for the fishes, we need to set up the paths. We get up this one. And we start out, there's some salmon in the middle of that one, so it's not too ideal. Maybe we should have switched one of them to salmon. I'm not sure why actually, where the salmon came from. It just appeared. So what I'm going to do is actually, do we have everything enabled? Yeah. Then we're using that piece, that tool there, placing ourselves a nice leading fishing route to actually get some tuna. I don't need like that one. I'm not sure if there's something, if they overlap or something. I'm not too sure if this has any consequences. So I'm going to play that one there, and it's going to be connected to that one. And yeah, there's no salmon anymore. I'm not sure, is this dynamic? Is the fish actually changing? That wouldn't be too good. If the fish actually is changing, I would want to have that one different, but I can't change it right away, which is a little bit odd. There should be an option to change the industry, but yeah, I think we're going to have the salmon one over there. So this means I'm going to remove that one. Hopefully I can place another one fitting in there without too much hassle to have a salmon. There's one. Salmon, it does fit, that's nice. And now we do connect that one to whatever is left of the salmon. No. It's not too bad. It's too bad. We should have the salmon in the middle. So I think we're going with 2 salmons in there. But if I'm going to remove that one, I think I cannot place another salmon. There's the salmon one. Oh, it would actually catch. So I'm going to do that. And then I have to reuse the touch it mod. Doesn't work. So I have to remove that road and that road. Oh, that connects directly. That's nice. Don't need to touch it mod. But well, I do need to touch it mod because later on I want to change the road type. So you're going to be activated again. And now, hopefully, we can place the fishing routes for salmon. So you will go over there. I will go that route to get some salmon. Come on, give me... Yeah, you're going there. And you will do the same for going like over there. And you get a little bit more. Here we go. And back again. So now those industries should basically produce fish. And all those fish is going to be there. So we do know that I cannot change the road type. I'm going to change it to that one. So they just can only enter the road in there. And then they have to move over there in just one direction. You as well. And I think I can change that one. And this one needs to touch it first. Here we go. It's touched, and because it's touched, I can now change the direction of that road as well over there. So now we do have a there's something wrong in here, so I'm thinking to remove that one and place the road manually over there. Is there a bump? No. So those guys now can produce lots of fish. Look at this. All those fishing boats, and hopefully I didn't catch the beach. Are you beaching? Please don't beach. No, pretty nice. So, very nice. So we do have some fishing industry over here. And we maybe have another one elsewhere, but I think we're going with that one for now. And we do have all the trucks now coming over there. What's wrong with that road? There's a piece in the middle, that's the issue. So, once again, we're connecting that road. Here we go. So we do have now the fishing industry producing fish, and now we need to actually use that fish and make something out of it. And what I want to have is that all the traffic is going in a circle around that island. So the fish comes from here. Unfortunately, you have to go around there. So they will clog up that roundabout a little bit, and then they should go to a side road housing all the fish factories. So let's see how we could place the fish factories. How big are they? They are not too small, but they're not too big either. So I think we're going to... Would be very nice to have them connected to the roundabout, but unfortunately we don't have. So I think we're going here. Somewhere. It would be nice to have them there, connecting to that road somehow, so they can go in a big circle. So I think that's what we're going to do. How big are you? I think you're 8 or 9 or something. Let's find ourselves some road where we can measure that one. You're 8, 9, 10. So we do have a size of 10. So what we're going to do is we count 10. This is 8, 9 and 10. And then we're having a road like that one. And then we're placing our factory. I don't want them to be on the main road, so it would just clog everything up. So we do have that one. And the road will then go over there and then over here. And then we have another 10, which will be right there, 8, 9, 10, like here. And then they're going back again. And we can have 2 more fish factories. No, I did count not correctly. So, once again, we do have 8, 9, 10. It's actually there. So, and now we can place a fish factory right in there. So, here we go with the fish factories. They're now actually basically waiting for fish to arrive. And we could place even more. So, I'm already going to make the space for it. So, we do have a little... Where is 8? Are you actually... No, you're too far, so let's prolong this so we can actually have 4, no 8, 9 and 10 again over there to have another fish factory. Let's place them. let's place more fish factories. We do need more of them. So here we go. We do have now our fish factories, and hopefully all the fishing in there is feeding those factories. We will see if that will suffice, or if we need more fishing industry. So we do have still room for those over here. They would not have a good roundabout to go back, so maybe we will find out that later on. So we do have fish factories. They will now produce the fish, which can then go, they will produce fish goods, and those goods this fish factory is going to produce are going to the commercial zones in there, which is pretty nice. We don't have a fish market yet. We could actually place a fish market as well. So the next thing I want to have is a train station. So where would you want to place the train station? I'm pretty sure if traffic coming around there, they will actually take the short route and then reuse that road to go up to the highway. Not totally sure because we don't see it yet. Maybe speed that up to see something. And they also use that road. So I'm going to use the upper road for connecting to the train station. And the problem now would be... No, it isn't. It's actually all right. It's actually all correctly how I want it. So I'm going to place that one. I think we're going to place it in the middle to have some buffer for the cars lining up. And we could have even placed it there. So we go to place it there. And what I want to have now is a train which goes underground. It's going to underground there. We'll move the straight bit. We're going to move the straight bit, and we have to move it like so. Or maybe we should have... I think the corner is too sharp there. If we're using it like that, the corner may be too sharp, so I'm not going to use that piece. So we're going to find us the middle, which should be around there. We are of 12. We're going 1, 2 back. 2 pieces back, and that will bring us, I think, don't need the guidelines now. I think that one here should be do the job. Again, we're going down 12, turning off the snapping, and hopefully this will give us the chance to place the entrance. No, it doesn't do that. So, okay, let's do it so. And now we go underneath and move it. If we can, we can't. It's not letting us select point, unfortunately. So maybe turning that one off. Do we get that? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. There it is. There it is. Now we get that spot. We can move that over to have that fit there. So now we're going to, let's connect that one again. No, not move it. Please give me that one so I can place the train. No, I used to get through guidelines again. And here we go. Now that train is going underneath. And they can now... Sorry. That was hopefully not too loud on your speakers. The next thing is, yeah, that one. And we have to go underneath to find the piece to connect. Nope. Here we go. There's the piece, and we're going to bring it over like somewhere around, I think there is good. And then we need a corner like so, and connect it up to here. And then we do have a working train connection, and hopefully now all those tracks are mainly using... Yeah, I actually did that completely wrong. I actually failed horribly, because what I actually wanted to do is to have it connect to that road and not the upper road. So I'm going to remove that one again. And then I'm going to move that one to... Why doesn't it do on that one? So, like, I think, like there. Come on. Yeah, you're in the way, so please go here. We need some clearance there. So, and what we can do now is I think we're going to go underground more early to be... Where's the train tracks? There it is, train track. And I want you to connect in there. And then I want 5 corner. I want you to go down 12. And I would love to have 120 degree, but it's not letting me. Come on, give me 120 degree. No, it's not. It's not wanting me to do that. Don't want the grid. Maybe now. No. It's still. Oh, I didn't want 120 degree. Okay, I'm going with 140. And now I'm going over here to have nice little smooth underground corner. We do need the guidelines again. I wonder if there's a shortcut for activating the guidelines. So now we have the cargo station where I actually wanted it to be. Not really sure if they're actually using it or somehow. And what we could do is we could make... I don't want industry in there, I think. So what we can do to make that looks a little bit better, I can just place dummy train tracks right there. Place right in there. So maybe get away with that one. So we do have, which would actually look like some sort of a parking thing, like so. I think that's pretty nice. Looks very... I'm not too sure. So, next thing, of course we need to pave everything, because this is industrial area. And we need some pavement. So this is going to be all paved. This is going to be paved. Those are paved anyway. I think we're going to pave that pieces as well. Shall all be paved. I'm going to pave the prison. The prison is going to be paved because they don't need any nice flooring. Those are the bad guys. And the bad guys just deserve to be on hard floor all the day. All the day. Without exception. Here we go. Here as well. So, do we actually have any problems with not enough goods? Not right now. Seems good to me. Because we don't have too much. We don't have added too much regular industry. But we can do basically add these small bits in there. I'm going to fill the small bits with generic industry. And I'm not even sure which side of the road those are actually connecting right now. But I think we should turn it off. So they don't have... I have no idea what green means. So green actually means no zoning. So everything is green. Would be nice, so they don't have any zones. That one is missing. Okay. So there can be now some additional generic industry as well. And I'm not going to connect that road to over there, because that would mean all the cars won't use the big road. Oh, we do have something to do, because we do have traffic lights now there. And I don't want traffic lights to be there. Here we go. We don't want the traffic lights to be there. And there neither. No traffic lights in here. Do we have any more traffic? Yeah, there. We don't want to have the traffic lights there. And I think we're going to make that one the main road. Because there should be only the traffic from the harbor. And I think... yeah, there's more traffic lights. We don't want those. We don't want those either. There's no traffic lights. No traffic light, that's alright. Okay, do we have upper there with traffic lights? We don't want those. Are they going to use... no, this is a one-way road, perfectly. It's actually a 3-lane road. Why did I do a 3-lane road in here? I have no idea why this is a 3-lane road, but it is. Let's be it like so. I'm okay with that. And yeah, I think we do have quite a nice zone in here. This is going to be okay, okayish. And let them all go in when they like. We do have, what's U? Do we have, why is U? Waste processing complex, delivering forest products to fine fashions. Oh, the waste processing complex is actually producing. Treatment plant processes and drains the wastewater. It doesn't actually say so, but obviously it does produce raw products. Does it actually say it? Over here? No, the rest of the it doesn't say so, but obviously the waste processing plant does produce things. Not sure why it's go there. It's a forestry truck going to fine fashion. I'm not sure why those guys want forestry products, but maybe they have some hemp or leaves or something to use. And they're actually delivering to the industry. That's pretty nice. So, well, it could actually be that they just brought some waste to there, but I think then it would say returning to facility. So, there we go. Look at that. That's a very nice industry area, and we still have no demand on our. Yeah, we do that later on if we actually need those. So we do have quite some space left to place very cool factories. For example, we could use basically, as we actually are very low on paper, we could produce. Okay, let's just see what we're actually importing right now. So we're importing a lot of ore products, which is alright because I don't have any ore yet. And I think the lowest thing that we do import some forestry products and a little bit of oil products. Not sure what oil products we're actually importing there. Does it show me? So no, only the generic industry is importing slightly some stuff, but I think we're going to, yes, he's out of paper. So what we're going to do is basically having more paper. So the paper is actually empty. So what I'm going to do is I'm placing another pulp mill in here. And what we want to see is if the additional traffic to bring all the forestry products, the forestry raw products over there is actually impacting our. Could we place that there? No, because it would need an industrial zone. So that's drawback. I could make another industrial zone in there, but I think this is going to be a problem. So I'll stick with having the unique factories in there, because the unique factories don't need to be in the industrial zoning. They can be outside. So I may be removing all those toy factories and all those unique factories to go away from there and bring that factories over to the island to actually be able to produce what's your furniture factory. For example, this furniture factory doesn't need to be there. This could be easily somewhere else. And then we could use that spot to actually place that building. I'm not sure if it's the same size. It's not totally the same size, I think. It is more or less. It doesn't show me now. Can I just try it like so? No, it does move. I can't lie, I can see. But I think it's the same size. Maybe it's one smaller, but basically it's more or less the same size. So yes, if we bring over the furniture factory over to our island, that will mean we have one more spot for our pulp mill. And I think we should do this. Shall we or shall we not? What's about the traffic situation? So we do have quite some traffic in here. It's not really an issue right now. Everything is still flowing. Everything's on the flow. It's quite some traffic. The fishing industry is actually not that much traffic. What's with you? Not enough buyers for fish. So that's a little bit odd. Can we actually have a warehouse for fish? Because there is lots of fish. The fish factories all need fish, so there should be no issue with no buyers of fish. They all want the fish. Get the fish out. Get the fish out, boy. So do we see what's your production is new? I don't see how much you produce because I would be interested in the production. The fishing yield efficiency is 88%. It's not too good. 93%, 100%, and 100. So for whatever reason, the tunas are not getting 100% efficiency. So why is that? Just let's look. Show me where the fish is. So why is your route not efficient? I would be interested in knowing. Can I move that one? I could actually move. What did you just do? So I can't move you around. That's pretty nice. So at least I can move you there. Just going to move you over and give you more of that route. Oh, it's actually inserting spots and not moving them. So if I'm going to move it, can we actually move? No, we can't move that one. So I'm going to get away with those and make that route differently. So I'm going to use a different route, and you're now going to go there and over there, and then you're going back like here, and hopefully this will make the whole stuff more efficient. We won't see right now, it's not immediate, so just look that one. What's with you? What's you missing? Not enough fish. So why? The first thing is going to, I think we're going to use a warehouse. Somewhere we should place a warehouse for fish. Let's see if we have a warehouse there for fish. So we do have warehouses. And I think those didn't come with a warehouse. It's just of the industry's DLC. Let's see if we can get a nice little warehouse. Yeah, we can. So I'm basically going to place the fish warehouse in there. And those guys has to go around. Shall we do the fish warehouse there or somewhere else? I think we're going to be there. Going to remove that one. And let's place the warehouse for fish, but not like so. We could place it there actually. Would that fit in? It would actually fit in quite well. We're going to place the warehouse in there, and we say for you going to have, there's no fish. So that there is actually no fish. That's odd. So that's a little bit odd. That's a bummer. So you can't have warehouses for fish? How is that? Why? Why? I want the warehouse for fish. There's no warehouse. Fish farm. No warehouse for fishes. What's you? Miscellaneous. Harbors and farms. Yep. So I'm a little bit disappointed that there's no warehouse for fish. I'm going to place that one in there again. And yeah, that makes things a little bit odd to not have warehouses for fish. I would love to have warehouses for fish, but obviously it's not in the game. So they seem to have missed the opportunity to make the warehouses to be able to have fish. So you have to overproduce fish in order to get the factories filled. So we do need more fish there later on. I'm going to add more fish. I think there's a good place. No, maybe over there. This could be a good place for more fishing. And we could place, I think, 2 fish farms. Yeah, let's do fish farms. Let's do that. Let's go with fish farms. So I'm going to have placing fish farms. So we do have a seaweed farm. We do have algae farm. And we do have a fish farm. So I'm going to place fish farms right here. They're pretty small. They don't take up very much space. So let's have that one connect here. And then another one there. And we can just place one more here. And now we have to remove First we need to touch it. Touch that, touch that. Can't touch that. Can't that, can't touch this. And now we're going to remove that road, and removing that road. And let's try to remove that road first, and then we could use touch it tool and remove that road. And now we're going to place a normal road here. No, give me a normal road. Where's the normal road? Use that one. The normal road comes here. And now they can go around and use the same roundabout than everyone else. I'm not too sure about that, but maybe why not? I think, yeah, why not just let them use those? They have a little bit of driving to reach this. So we do have the fish farm, and it fits quite nice. Now we do have some sort of line over here to having the fish farms. And this is open space, so we can have 2 more with lines there, and we should have some seaweed. I think there was some reason for the seaweed, so you have some other buildings relying on the algae, but that may only apply if you're not playing with everything unlocked. Then you have to produce some amount of algae to unlock some buildings. I'm not going to do that right now. So the algae is pretty big. No, the algae is pretty small. So I'm going to place 1 algae farm over here, but that will be under the bridge. I don't want to have it under the bridge, so maybe have something else there. So I'm going to place, how many do we do? 3. I'm going to place 2 algae. Let's place 2 algae in there. What's a nice distance? Like, yeah, that's pretty nice. And then we have a fish farm. I'm going to place the fish farm right there. And that's good. And then we need, again, the touch it tool. Hopefully it will snap. No. It's not there. Come on, give me touch. Yeah, 1, 2. I'm not sure why there's not 2 pieces. So we're going to remove that one, and that one. And these are working now as well. So, oh, we already had a fish farm over there. What is you? Fish farm we already have. And now we do have 2 algae and another fish farm. But we're going to use the fish farm. I mean, those are outputting fish anyway. So they're all basically using the same resource. So there's quite a lot of fish. Look at this. Look at it. Isn't that nice? So shall we actually use the one-way roads here as well in the opposite direction? No, we shall not. So I think we're going to leave that like it is right now. So we should have a lot of fish, and I'm just seeing that we should smooth the floor a little bit. We still have that one left from building the quays. We're going to smooth that one out, and smoothing here as well. Some more smoothing. I actually just had a very nice idea of a future expansion of that city. So here we go. That's nice, because we could have we do have a beach over here, a pretty nice beach. And it would be actually pretty cool to have more beach area where I would be able to place actually some houses. And in order to do so, I think that area is not very proud for tourism, because it's very urban-y, and you do have the view on there. But over here, what we could make is make some sort of island here, which follows the general form of the main island, and just use that for touristic area and place some high expensive houses up there. And we could do basically the same over here maybe, because we actually decided to not have industry in here. So we could make the same thing up here. That would mean we're just using the other spaces as well to actually utilize that stuff. And that will also mean, because in the future we are going to actually use ore, and ore is all over there, I'm going to purchase that one as well for future for the future. So we will have some ore industry over there, because there all the ore. There's ore. It's over there. Over there is bad. I do want it to be... Oh, there's ore as well. So we can use that space to actually produce ore. And then we can use the ore to feed our industry and complete all the unique factories, because we do have some of them we can really use right now. Alright, I see we are pretty far away. So this is still an area, and there we do have lots of places to do, lots of places we can actually use. And there's room for beautification. And we do have lots of space for industry, and we do have a very high demand now for residential zones. So I think in the next episode we are going to increase our residential area down here and add 3 more residential clusters to connect in there to have even more residentials in there. So yeah, look forward to that one. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I wish you a very nice day and see you next time. Bye bye.